matchup, man.
I'm interested to see how they come out. If we're going to see high pressure, if there's going to be more of a feeling out phase. Title fights change things.
Yeah, the pressure.
Muhammad Ali's a chance taker, though, man. Yeah. I hope it doesn't get him into trouble in this fight.
Both fighters touch glove, and this fight is underway, brought to you by the Loyal brand.
He's fighting completely different than
definitely.
You know, one thing Champion was working was his professional boxing debut. This has been talking about going pro in both boxing and MMA. And I think we're seeing that a little bit different here. It's a little bit different approach where last time he got in your face, it was a grinding match. He worked some wrestling. So far,
but his in-your-face style last time looked very good, you know? There was nothing wrong with it. That was a good takedown from Muhammad Ali.
He locked the leg, tripped, and now he's got him wrapped up against the cage here.
Right now he's probably going to try to look for that triangle with his legs.
You called it, but Corey read it, and he was able to adjust.
Muhammad's still in good position, though. You could use his hand up in half guard. And Muhammad has long arms, too, for this weight class.
Very long arms, and he's got a good grip here as Corey makes his way up to his feet.
He used the underhook well.
Nice.
Going for the strong knee. Muhammad Ali actually circled with it, though, which allowed him to avoid it.
Yeah.
He's able to look at his corner here and get some advice. Claps his hands. He's looking for some sort of... There we go. He's looking to put him up against the cage himself.
And now Muhammad's in dominant position. He's going to probably try to chain this into a takedown.
Well, he locked the single leg. Now he's going to probably... Oh, he let go.
Nice
oh, nice strong knee from Corey.
That elbow.
Strong knee and elbow.
That elbow set it up. It set it up. It set up the knee, and it also freed his leg from that single leg. You know, Corey's just very comfortable in bad positions, and he just doesn't overreact. He stays calm, and when there's a quick opening, he's going to see it, no matter how unorthodox it might be.
I agree.
Nice.
He timed that kick well as Ali ducked down.
He faked like he was going to throw an overhand.
And again, these are these small feints that we talked about last fight, but we really see Corey here putting them to good use. And again, he looked down and then threw the head kick. This time Ali made the adjustment. A nice jab and then getting out of the way of the counter is Corey Champion. You know, one thing we're seeing too, these guys are so quick that they're actually taking a little bit more space between the two, right? We're seeing a little bit more range here, but they're also closing the distance so much quicker.
Yeah.
This Champion put together a combination here. Another big leg kick.
That's a nice body.
Changed levels, stuck the jab in there right at the end of the round.
And that was smart because Muhammad Ali's prioritizing defending the head, you know, so the body is a little bit open.
Right, he does. He holds a high guard, but that was saving him with those head kicks. Definitely. What are you seeing from Ali? What adjustments do you want to tell him to make here going into the second round?
Just go back forward the way he started off the round doing. You know, I see Champion's doing some new stuff. You know, he's keeping his hands a little bit low and just trying to react off of his athleticism. If I'm Muhammad Ali, I'll press forward a little bit more and look for another opportunity to get that takedown.
It was a beautiful takedown. He was able to, as we saw in the replay just a second ago, suck in that leg and then sit down with it. But then right there we saw how Corey was able to get out of it and start mounting offense of his own. Carl, what adjustments do you think Corey needs to make, if any?
Throw a little bit more punches, but keep the awkward style. The awkward style definitely threw Muhammad off, and it's definitely making him stutter a little more. It's making him and actually capitalize on the slides. He's slipping out, but he's not capitalizing on them enough. And I can see him go for his own takedown. Mix it up a little bit. Don't you let him just think striking. Go for his own takedown, get him thinking up and down, and that'll make the slips and counters work even better.
Well, let's see if he makes the adjustments and we go in here to the second round of this Bantamweight Championship bout.
Oh, that was a good hook.
Clean left hook landed there.
Muhammad needs to keep his head higher.
Muhammad caught that jab, too. It looked like Corey had to blink through it there for a minute. Ali's got very, very fast straight punches, but one thing that Corey does is the feints really throw off that speed. And he blocks quite well, too, as you saw right there.
Definitely. That left head kick.
Ooh, big shot there.
He got
big
caught
counter.
there.
Yeah, I was just thinking to myself, I don't like when I see that mouthpiece hanging out like
Yeah.
That's a bad habit he got up in sparring and mixed.
If Ali can put a little pressure here together, he might be able to create some space here on the scorecards.
Now we're seeing the same stuff we saw from Corey the last fight. When he starts going forward, he's slick, man. He's a slick boxer.
Well, and he's also keeping, if you're watching, anytime Ali moves, he's moving right with him. He's maintaining the range, and he's not letting Ali breathe. Smooth adjustments as he angles out of the way after that inside leg kick. Good combination from Ali as well.
If I'm Muhammad now, this is a good time for him to fake and turn it into a takedown.
Absolutely. I mean, they're both establishing the leg kicks, but that takedown is there.
Yeah, on both sides of the takedowns there. He going for that tie stance. He can get taken down. He's going up straight for the weird slips. He can get taken down. Diversity.
Right, and that's something, big shots there.
That was a nice slip.
It was a beautiful, beautiful slip, and he kept his hands up too, which was key. And good combination.
Nice.
Almost landed
That was
the knee.
a good time, well-timed knee. Nice takedown too.
That is excellence in motion that we just saw there. He did a great job
this
of
kid is
changing
good,
it up.
man.
He threw a diverse set of strikes. He changed levels, and he got a very good takedown right into side control. Carl, that was exactly what you were talking about.
Exactly.
And now let's see as he works some knees, staying very, very tight. 20 seconds left in round two. You got to think he's going to want to make an emphatic statement here to really establish that he's got the round. And steps right over into mount.
Oh.
And Ali works his way back up.
You see Corey got up right away and went right back to attacking. He didn't even give him time to rest.
Punch right in the dark space.
And he wasn't letting him get on top. He wasn't going to lose that.
1-1 right now. Last round wins it.
Carl, that's key. He was not going to let that round end with him on the bottom.
Because I would have gave his round away.
Sadiq, what do you see here? I mean, I think we're one apiece.
Yeah,
look at some of these highlights, but
we're one apiece, and I think Corey made the better adjustment, you know. Like I'm saying, I think Muhammad should go for that takedown again. He has those long arms. When he had Corey against the fence, he was able to wrap around his body pretty easily. Let's see if we could do it again. At this point right now, Muhammad seems to only be taking the shot when he's in trouble, and that's why he's getting caught with those uppercuts and knees.
right, as he ducks down, dealing with that onslaught of shots, he's exposing himself. Look, I think that Ali needs to understand he could relax. He woke Champion up with that hard shot, right? He doesn't have to overcommit. And Champion, to his credit, after he got hit with that hard shot, and we saw, there was a little bit of adjustment, he immediately came back and really started putting things together. So that's how you want Corey to fight. But Ali can stay calm. Use your range, rely on your punches, and then eventually when you see it, take the takedown, and that might be how you capture the round. And here we go, the final round of the men's bantamweight championship bout.
They say the first round is won by the better technician, the second round is the athlete, and we'll see the third round is the one with the bigger heart. So let's see how it goes.
Well, both guys are just in such good shape. A good jab there and the kick just off center.
He needs to throw something off those slips. Don't slip for no reason. You earn that. Make him pay for it.
We've seen a lot more forward progress here out of Champion in the last two rounds. And one thing, guys, that's different with some of these higher level guys, we see that when they do take steps back, they immediately angle and they try to get themselves centered so that they don't lose that positioning. And we see it with Champion. He might start backing up, but then he angles off and he puts himself right back in the center.
You'd be surprised. Body position, you can feel that while you're in there. You can feel like when you're not dominant. So you have to reset. You have to reset them because you can tell when they're getting too comfortable.
There
There's
we
that
go.
takedown.
That's what I'm saying. And his hands are so he needs to clash
Good
and
defense.
drive through. That was
from Corey
strong hips
Champion.
from
He has
Corey.
to go under and flip him over.
That was strong hips from Corey Champion.
Very strong hips, and that put him into a solid half guard.
You got a minute and 30 to sweep or submit. Because if he finishes the round like this, that's the fight.
I don't think body triangle is the smartest way to go.
Not at all, because all this is
you in.
doing is just drawing out the clock.
Well, it looks like Ali's trying to take away his base a little bit and maybe give himself the opportunity to explode upward.
But you have to.
Yeah, there's
take
not much
away
you
his
could do with that body
punches.
triangle.
As long as he's working, he's not going to get stood up. And he's working right now.
Ali's starting to adjust here, and then Corey postures up and gets his hips involved, and now he landed some good ground and pound and forces Ali to turtle up. And now Champion's got his back. He's got it around the neck.
Oh, is he under the chin?
Ali, beautiful job. Grabbed the top of the hand and then pulled it down, and now he's looking to turn into the bicep so that he could then tuck his chin. He's got to fight the hand again, though. He let go of the hand. He's pushing up. Champion just
man,
made
I
the
think he got
adjustment.
it. I think he got it.
Ali's got to pull that top hand down. And
I think
he's got it. There it is. Wow. He really rode that to the last second, guys.
Nice. Hey, this Corey Champion kid's a monster, man.
A very impressive.
That kid's nice. The kid's nice.
Very impressive fight for Corey Champion. He made those adjustments, and in the middle of the second round, he hit a hard shot, and ever since then, it was just a switch that flipped. He went into fight mode, and he really delivered. Yeah. And Muhammad Ali, who had a great fight, looked excellent out there, had some beautiful moments. He had great defense on that rear naked choke, but then as he went to adjust, thinking he was free,
it slipped under.
Champion made the adjustment, and